Finally, it has come to pass. The Quopi AI Trading App has totally now closed. The website has now been shut down. If you try to go to the link of the website, it's no longer there. So they have already pulled it off the grid. You cannot access it anywhere. You can't also access the customer care. You can't receive withdrawals. There are so many things that you cannot now access about the Quopi AI. And I reviewed that website a few days ago. One of my subscribers wanted me to verify if that site is legit or not. And well, he reached at the last moment, because the Quopi has been operating ever since January, and by the time they closed at the time that it was least expected, because the time they were closing is that they had just announced that they're going to have the QC project, that is the QC coin, in that users could then go within the website, buy the QC coin, and then they would pump up the price from $0.5 per QC coin to $1 per QC coin. And so you'd make 100% profit overnight. They had also scheduled a meeting where beneficiaries, the users, everybody would be gathering together, and then they would enjoy their benefits from Quopi. Okay, they had all this well-laid program for 2024, this aesthetic website. Everything was very well looking neat. And when I reviewed the site, I suspected, and I told everybody who watched that video that day, that was a likely scam. The Quopi was a likely scam, and I said that it was going down soon. And my major reason was the fact that they introduced the Quopi coin, because when they operated for month and month, they were just doing, you put in the USDT, you do some robots, some AI trading, quantitative trading, you sit back, and then it gives you like 3.8% every day, and then that's what they've been doing ever since January. But when I saw they announced that they've introduced the Quopi, that is the QC coin, the tokens, I knew that was the end, because that was not the last bit of gathering money from people as much as possible. It was the last bit, because people were no longer now investing so much. So always this platform look for the best way to gather as much money as possible. Either they put up promotions, bonuses, or they do intense advertising. They all do sort of things. But for the case of Quopi, they brought up the tokens, and they promise everybody that if you buy the QC token at 0.5, so they claim that they would pump the price to $1, so meaning you would be able to make all that bonus, all that money just within a short period of time. And so everybody was excited, like everyone was excited. But I mean, yeah, these people also had so many other negative things about them. There is no known owner about them. There is already a fraud warning that has been released on behalf of them. They were also not available on any crypto exchange that you could ever imagine of. Even their tokens were just at beginning stage, and I even doubt whether they really even developed the QC token. Probably it was more of a word, just words being said. They also had the aspect of the stock trading, which was not true. There was no stock trading taking place, because they claimed that you could either do the stock trading at a much more lower daily profit, or maybe you can then do the crypto trading using the bot at a much more higher profit. And like, I doubt whether they even had that ongoing. I believe that it was even just a form of putting some few words and the photos in there for everybody to jump into the project. honestly, I also took a look at the white paper, the white paper for the Quopi, and let me access it. Yeah, those guys had a lot of false things written within their document. Here, the white paper states that they are an AI trading company. They developed an artificial bot, artificial AI trader. So it would, based on the record, they taught the machine learning, the bot, to try to predict the prices of the crypto and then maybe the stock, and then they would use that to then make choices whether to buy or to sell the stock. That's why you're able to make much more money. But there were some flaws with that argument. I mean, if you look at my profile, you will get to know that I have some programming knowledge. I really have some programming knowledge. I hold a master's degree, and my current project for my graduate program is literally in machine learning. So this is my profile. Okay, this is my profile, and so I know a thing or two about AI and machine learning in general. Okay, I know a thing or two. In fact, my second channel is a programming channel. So I decided to take a quick look at the white paper they published and to see what was wrong with what they published. Now, one, they claim that they did train the AI based on data using the GPT architecture. Now, the GPT architecture, this is a similar architecture used to produce a chat GPT. And this was one source of the error, because we know that the data used for ChatGPT is always about 2 years late. So we are in 2023, for example. The data set in there is for 2021 backwards. So if you're going to use that data set to train your machine learning, to train your AI, to train your robot, then you are training it in non-current data. You're training it with the incorrect information. And yet we know that the stock market, the crypto market keeps on changing every time. And so if you use an old data, 2 years old data set to train your robot, then your robot will automatically be giving you very false prediction, meaning that you are less likely to make enough money. So it is not really very true that the money those people are making was really from the robot, because I doubt whether the robot was really even successful in case they even built it. Worst of all, they discovered a lot of having multiple iteration in testing and performance and trying to train, but they didn't put any performance record. They didn't put what was the accuracy, what was the precision, what was the F1 score. There are those statistics, what you call matrices, that has to be produced every time you do a machine learning project. It has to be there, but these people did not put anywhere, so we do not know what was their percentage performance in terms of the accuracy, the precision, and all that in predicting how the stock market or the crypto world is going. And so worst of all, there was even no link that takes you like to a public because it's more like a public project. You could have like a GitHub repository or a website that people can go and check behind the scene how the training went, the code is used, and all that. But you don't find that information anywhere. So this is just a bunch of this could have been even ChatGPT generated, and then they edited very well, and then they posted for you. There was no link, no references. It wasn't there in any way. So this is not trusted. Therefore, there was no bot, there was no robot, there was nothing in quantitative trading. It was just a multi-level marketing scheme and a Ponzi scheme where people joined the platform earlier. Their money was used to pay people who joined later. And people joined way much earlier, made more money. People joined later, lost their money. So that's what happened. And I've always informed people that when these platforms are closing, it's very hard to predict these platforms. In fact, I don't know why even people still insist on trying to gamble with this platform. They claim that they know how they operate, how things are going, so they cannot get scammed. These people, it's very hard to beat them. It's very hard to beat them. They always do their things at a time that you least expect. But with the time, with the experience, you can maybe learn their pattern. Like me now, with the years that I lost money, sometimes back, I already know how the pattern works. I know. And when I saw that link for the first time and I reviewed the site, I immediately told everyone that was a scam. Like just direct, okay, leave alone like a well-designed web, because if for people who are in Quopi, the site was very well developed, aesthetic, it was looking so neat in that you wouldn't suspect that these people were closing soon, and have all these documentations, like everything was looking very, very good on the point. But it was a lie. And I'm really sorry for people who lost money, especially the new people. There's some of the old people who already know that these platforms always come and go, and so they're somehow immune to the losses. But my heart's always with those people who are new. There are people who have jumped into this for the first time. The first time you come on the internet, you find some YouTuber saying that you're going to get rich quickly if you join a given platform, and then you lose money just as fast as possible. Those are the kind of people that I always really feel sad for them. Okay, so if you really want to stay informed and know how this platform work, and really you want to be sure of a given platform, whether it is authentic or not, an estimated duration, how long it may end, then I suggest you subscribe to the channel and you really stick around. And I've also done many other reviews about other sites that are right now operating, and in case you want to see them, you can check it in the next videos.